I love this part of the painting process. When I'm done with the underpainting in acrylics and I can go over it with the oils, and as I add these loose brush strokes in oils, it slowly transforms the painting from its simplest form in the underpainting to beginning to build depth and light. And every so often I need to step back and take a look at what I've done, see if I'm achieving what I need to achieve, seeing if I'm communicating light coming in the morning. As you can see down here, we've got a mist, a morning mist on the water that's going to rise up into the trees. And we've got a big, beautiful yellow birch trees, yellow and orange leaves that are coming over this way, with the edge of a pine tree, a dark pine tree over on the far left. And so right now I'm trying to slowly tap in my morning light coming in from the left side of the composition. Adding paint slowly, little by little, picking off little loose bits of what I call schmutz. That will sometimes get picked up by the brush, because I have a table I'm working from here that I mix my paints on. There, I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like it's conveying what I want it to. And so now I want to bring that across this way a little bit. I'm overpainting the edge of the mountains a little because once this layer is dry, I will go back over the tops of the mountains and redefine those edges. The purpose of the underpainting is just to give me some basic values and an idea of where things go. But it's by no means the detail or the finished bits. So I'll just keep moving along with this until I'm happy with it. Sometimes it's hard to get started for the day. I think a lot about how I'm going to approach it. I plan. But when I get down here and I'm finally working on it, I have to get the colors mixed. And I got to get the colors right. More than that, I got to get the values right. And I want this sense of a little bit of a wispy sky going on along with that sunrise. So I'm going to keep adding little bits of this very, very pale, light yellow. It's a cad yellow medium with a lot of white and a little bit of Galkid gel, just to soften it up a little, just enough so I can move it around. And I just want to get this conveyed, that this light is very subtly creeping across the sky, but that there may or may not be a little clouds mixed in with it, you know. Leave that up to the viewer. whether that's what they want to see in there or not. I mostly need to just get this light in here, and I need more of this down here. Getting too much of the blue in it. And I need that to be a little bit brighter looking with that yellow, soft yellow morning light coming in. So if I switch my direction and go from the yellow into the blue, I'll get a better mix. Another little piece of something. Because I do a lot of things on this table, I don't always get it cleaned up well. All right, I'm getting much happier with that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to come back in with some of this medium blue over here. We're going to mix it up a little bit with that. And kind of get that blended in very, very softly. I keep needing to move my hand out to the end of the brush so I can get those nice, soft, loose strokes. Because the closer you hold the brush to the handle, the tighter your strokes are going to be. And I don't want them tight. I want them loose. Okay, we're getting there. This is by no means the finished product. I have to step away every so often and take a look at it, see what I've got there. I think I've got a good idea, remembering that a lot of this is going to get covered with that beautiful bright yellow-orange birch tree that's behind the pine tree. So a lot of this is going to get covered, but you are going to see little sky holes through the leaves. So I need to be careful I don't overdo it. And I need to be careful. I'm also communicating that nice blue sky on this side. I'm going to add a little bit of this over here, just to make it cohesive. I've got that Galca gel in it, and I've got this paint on pretty thick. So I'm just going to go over this and try to smooth out some of those brush strokes. I know on this side there's a little bit of glare on there. It's hard to see it. There's some glare going on. I don't have the best studio lighting. It's a work in progress. But I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this. It's, I think I'm going to leave that alone at this point. I can always come back to it. I may add, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to add just a tad of white right here. Let's see what happens. Well, yeah, I had too much blue on the brush. So, well, let's see how that looks though. That may have been a happy accident. We'll see. Let me step back and, yeah, I actually kind of like that. So I think I'm happy with that. A little bit of a happy accident. So I think that's where I'm gonna end this little short on coming in with my oils over my acrylic underpainting and getting this thing moving. I will see you again soon.